When comparing texts in your writing, it's important to focus on both the similarities and the differences between them. This helps you develop a deeper understanding of each text and shows your ability to analyze and think critically about what you read. However, instead of treating each text as a separate topic, it's important to blend your analysis together. Don't write about one text in full and then the other. This can make your writing feel disconnected. Instead, discuss how the texts are similar or different point by point, bringing them into conversation with each other. For example, if you are comparing two poems, you might focus on how both poets deal with the theme of love, but in different ways. Instead of writing one paragraph about the first poem and then one paragraph about the second poem, you could write one paragraph that explores how both poets present love, but then go on to compare how one poet expresses love as joyful, while the other portrays it as painful. This allows you to make direct comparisons, helping your reader see how the texts relate to each other and how their treatment of the theme differs. It's also important to remember that you don't need to compare every single word or detail. Instead, focus on the most significant aspects of the texts that are worth comparing. This could be themes, characters, language, or structure. Choosing key similarities and differences helps keep your writing focused and makes your analysis clearer. For example, if you're comparing novels, you might focus on how the main characters are developed or how the authors use setting to create mood. By selecting the most important features to compare, you avoid overwhelming your essay with too much information. When comparing texts, use linking words and phrases to make your writing flow smoothly. Words like similarly, in contrast, on the other hand, or likewise, help show when you're discussing a similarity or a difference. These words help your reader follow your argument and see how the texts relate to each other. They also help prevent your writing from sounding too choppy or disjointed. Another important point to remember is that your comparison should always be balanced. Don't focus too much on one text while barely mentioning the other. Try to give each text equal attention so your comparison feels fair and thorough. However, you don't need to compare every single point equally. It's fine to spend more time on aspects that are more important or interesting for your argument, as long as you still cover both texts sufficiently. In conclusion, when comparing texts, focus on similarities and differences, but avoid writing about each text separately. Choose key aspects of the texts to compare, and make sure to use linking words to help your analysis flow smoothly. By keeping your comparison balanced and focused on significant points, you can create a clear and engaging essay that demonstrates your ability to analyze multiple texts effectively.